How does it feel to be on the wrong end of the microphone?
I don't know. I seem to be making some dud decisions today. I was only a couple of minutes late for a driver's briefing this morning because we were still editing and putting our show together, and it looks like I've copped a $1,000 US fine for it.
I bet you won't be pleased about that one, Mike.
Oh, yes. Well, that's good. You're a couple of minutes late and you $1,000 fine.
It'll take him a couple of days to make that much.
It really is great. I'm sorry if I continue with my lament about the FISA stewards, but half of Wednesday here was spent in the scrutineering area, I should say, with them trying to adjust the decals on the cars.
They've got two objects in life, the people that are here from Paris, from FISA. That's to make things as impossibly difficult as they can and to grab as much money as they can.
Strong stuff from Garry Wilkinson.
Well, there's the Mazda pace car heading up Mountain Straight. And I guess really the comments that we've made over the last couple of days. Last year we had a World Touring Car Championship here at Bathurst. And of course they had to change the rules, fly in all these international stewards and scrutineering experts. It was an absolute bun fight. And no one wanted any more of it. But apparently they wanted the international tag to the race still to continue, the Tui's 1000, or as it was even then, the Hardy 1000. And they decided to make it a round of the Asian Pacific Championship. Well, let me tell you, the Asian Pacific Championship means absolutely nothing. It meant so much, in fact, that Bob Jane, the Calder promoter, cancelled his race for next weekend about a month ago because he didn't want to put up with it. And I think you will find everyone has agreed, the drivers, certainly the race organisers, the Bathurst City Council, just about everyone wants to go back to the Australian race. Australians with international co-drivers, fine, but no one needs this. Last night was an absolute disgrace to motorsport in this country, with a bunch of officials locked up telling everyone we were going to have a press conference. I don't know how many trips we made to it, and the journalists, the working press of Australia, only to find the lights out and there was not going to be a meeting. We were told that all the grid positions were held up until 7:30 this morning. It's just absolutely laughable.
When you consider that this race has been part and parcel of the Australian sporting calendar for so long, that so many Australians have taken so much pleasure in it, it's a tragedy to try and make it more and more professional, slicker and slicker, and only have the international referees come in and set it back so far.
From the moment these FISA people set foot in the country and said Brock can't run number 05 on his car, they should have said, take your Asia and Pacific Championship and shove it up the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, it's crazy. They've done more damage to Franco-Australian relations than the Mulray atom bomb tests, I suspect.
Anyway, we've got that off our chest. Let me tell you, this race is about a lot of guys out there in Commodores, BMWs, Aussies. That's what this race was founded on some 25 years ago. And next year, it'll go back to it. Make no mistake. Okay, the Mazda